Yes, it is that time of year again. Welcome to a brief overview of what's new in WebSmart for 2012 W-2s. This is Melissa Davis here at your service. First, I want to talk to you about reporting the cost of group health insurance. You must report the cost of employer-sponsored health insurance coverage in Box 12 using code DD. And as you'll see on this slide, there is an excerpt from the 2012 General Instructions for Forms W-2 and W-3, which explains the code DD and that the information is available on the Affordable Care Act tax provisions on the IRS.gov webpage. And on the next slide, you'll see that I've given you the IRS link, which will take you to a brief document over this 2012 change. And if you'll just click on your shift key and click on the link, it will take you directly to the IRS webpage where it discusses this information. So I would take some time to review this information about reporting the health insurance coverage on the Form W-2. And then it has a neat little grid down at the bottom which indicates what's reportable, what's not reportable, and then what is optional to report. And then that can be at your discretion and what you decide to do. So I would just review this table and go over your payroll plans to make sure you're reporting the correct information for your employees on your W-2. And to go on to the next slide, we'll talk about where it is in WebSmart. So to comply with IRS regulations, WebSmart has added this feature to finance, payroll, and payroll plans. And what you'll want to do is select to edit each payroll plan, which includes the health insurance contributions, by simply clicking the edit icon underneath actions, as indicated here on the screenshot. And then you'll enter DD as the contribution W-2 code in the lower left-hand corner, and then you'll select the 12 qualified plans under the contribution W-2 box, and you'll want to be sure to save your information. Now this new IRS change for 2012 creates another question. Do we report the TRS Care reporting entity contribution? Well, in reading the information off a TRS webpage, you need to click on this link to determine if you should report it or not. And again, just click your shift and then click on the link. And this is going to take you to TRS's website. Now, if you'll click on this W-2 reporting of TRS Care health insurance coverage for 2012, it gives you their interpretation of the Affordable Care Act, and also indicates that you need to consult legal counsel before determining whether or not to include the TRS Care as part of this IRS change for 2012. And we are suggesting the same thing. We won't give any sort of legal advice, so you will want to contact your attorney and determine if you want to include the TRS Care as part of this change. So I'm going to close this website and go back to the slide. But if you do decide to report the TRS Care, we have made it available in WebSmart so that you can do that. And it's available under Finance, Payroll, Benefit Groups, Contributions. And then there you will select to edit the TRS reporting entity contribution. And just keep in mind that it may not be named specifically TRS reporting entity contribution. It may be TRS REC, you may have it TRS RE, but basically just make sure you're selecting the one that is the reporting entity contribution. And once you're on that edit screen, you want to be sure to select the W-2 box of 12 for qualified plans and manually enter the W-2 code of DD. And then once again, you'll save your information so that it will pull onto the W-2s once you compile. Another change this year for 2012 are the W-2 forms themselves. The W-2 forms will be printed on the L3 Up forms this year, which is available here. And most of you we have already contacted to make sure you have already ordered your forms. If not, you can contact our office. We can recommend our local vendor, or you can contact your local vendor. Either way is fine, as long as they know that you need to order the L3 Up forms. And another change this year is actually the W-2 extract. Once the W-2s are compiled, the W-2 extract is available in Finance Reports, Third-Party Finance Extracts. And you'll click on the magnifying glass under Actions. And then the new fields, you want to select the W-2 forms extract for the report. And the preparer code that you want to select is the L self-prepared. And then the remainder of the information is similar to before from last year. It's just in a different location. And then you'll enter in all of your district information in these fields. And that WFID box is up at the top. Just note that that is only needs to be completed if you are doing a resubmission. And then you'll just run report to get the extract that you need. So just as a couple of reminders, I'm sending out an email which includes the addendum. It has this information, what's new for 2012. It has the W-2 checklist. And then I'm also will send the information for the 1099s if you'll watch for those as well. But you'll want to review the addendum to the W-2 checklist. That information has the employees' contributions to their health insurance that was available last year, which is why it's on a separate document. And then review your W-2 checklist when you're ready to process and send out your W-2s and your electronic file. So at this time, I just want to thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions, please contact any of our customer support representatives at our toll-free number, 866-75-1902, or remember, we have Fresh Desk out there, and we try to pick those up as quickly as we can. And those are on, you can send an email to support@websmart.freshdesk.com.